What a wonderful night in Skyrim. Hello and salutations. Welcome. Salutations. I've been working too much this lately. Hello and salutations and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Skyrim Hardcore Run. Yeah, that's what this is. It's been a while. I've been busy, as you may have noticed, what with the house and all that being here. Yeah. So here's the thing. It's been a little while since well, it's been really long since I've uploaded an episode, and it's been a little while since I even recorded Skyrim. This really being the reason why. I'm hard-headed, and I stuck to my whole no fast travel rule while I was building the house. And those of you that have built a house using the Hearthfire, oh, look, a bird, and a red moon. That's actually quite beautiful. Those of you that have built a house in Skyrim using Hearthfire, you guys can back me up on this. It takes a crap ton. I see you, moose. I wonder if that's the same moose that was messing with me at the end of last episode. It takes a crap ton of resources to build these houses. And it took me really long to actually build this thing. And I'm still not even done, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's walk inside and take it. Well, first, you know what? I'll give a tour of the outside. It got really dark there. That was weird. Hello, horse. How you doing, Bojangles? Snuck up on me there. Alright, so here we have the little place where we're still building. This was here last one. As for, like, stuff on the outside, we have a garden with nothing in it. Because I'm an orc, and I don't really plant things, but I will at some point. Probably food. You can plant alchemic stuff here, but since I'm not really an alchemist, I don't see much of a reason to do that. Farkas is just kind of chilling, following me around. We have a smelter here. I've been thinking about taking up blacksmithing, honestly. I'm not sure. I haven't decided, but I figured if I did, having a smelter would be a good idea. If we come up here to the top of my deck on this side of the house, so we have a little archery range, some mead for our alcoholic involvement, tanning rack, and some wash basins and stuff like that. Around back, we ain't really got crap yet. This is one of the undone parts, so just ignore this for right now. And around to the other side again, a little bit undone there. I don't have enough resources, and honestly, I just kind of got tired of building. On the other side of this, we have another tanning rack for some reason, and an animal pen with no animals. That will come later. Oh, and we have a horse thing, barn area. Stable. That's the word I'm looking for. We have a stable over there for the horses as well. Now let's go inside and give a little tour of our Lakeview Manor. Okay. So yeah, I actually thought about leaving the house really small, but then I didn't. When you first build the house, it gives you this entryway that is actually the house, and you can choose to make an entryway to a later house, or you can make it your house yourself. I thought about doing something small, but, you know, I'm planning on getting married at some point and all that, so I figured why not go ahead and go big. Here in the entryway, we have some stuff to display. A sword of my people. A staff that I honestly don't even remember where it came from. It was in my, Jorvesker in my chest over there. I moved all that stuff over here, so I've got some stuff there. A bear I killed. That's cool. Another staff I got. Dragon Priest Dagger over here. Don't even remember where I got that, to be perfectly honest with you, but hey. My bow, and another bow. Imperial bow, and hunting bow. Oh, excuse me. That's my bow. That's the crap bow. That's the backup bow. Once we go inside... okay. We're just gonna... See, I wanted to do this special, but apparently it's not gonna work. I had the head. Oh, there you go. Oh, nope. Oh, wait. Wow. Really? You're gonna balance on the nose? Whatever. Perfect. Oh, no, all my heads. Come on, guys. You messed it all up. You screwed it all up. I had one head sitting here on the dining room table. I had all the other heads piled up in his basket. But no, you just can't let me have my fun, can you? Disembodied witch heads. We have some more display cases and all that I haven't really filled up. Dining room table, some chests, blah, 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 blah. Over on the left is supposed to be the bedroom, but I ran out of stuff to make beds with, so right now we just got some shelves. So this is the shelf room for the time being. We got a chair, so we can sit down. Also, I'm naked. Kind of forgot that. Whoops. Hey, it's my house. I can walk around in my underwear if I want. Screw you. Screw you and your society norms. Over here, we do have a cellar. I have literally not even been inside the cellar yet, so it doesn't have anything. I'm not going to bother showing that off right now. Our small, lonely dining room table. It's very much a bachelor pad right now, really. Over here is what I really like, though. This is the trophy room. I put a lot of my extra weapons here. I'm going to put some armor and stuff here. You can see that's my regular wolf armor I was wearing. I'll be taking that and putting it back on before we leave. Some of the silver swords from our companion days. Get that situated right. Silver swords from our companion days, so that's cool. Little trophies. Our shield of Ysgramor, which has no armor to go with it yet, but I'll work on that at some point. More silver swords. Over here we have our trusty dual axes and our dual silver swords, in case we ever decide to go back to swords instead of axe, but I don't think we will. And then we have this chest here that just kind of has a bunch of other like extra crap that I didn't really feel like hanging up. Although the Orcish Greatsword, I should put that on display somewhere, but we'll do that later. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and upstairs. I have an upstairs, too. I don't think I've done anything upstairs, either. I'll be honest, it's been like a week since I actually finished building the house because it burnt me out so much. That was a weird way to climb stairs. That, I kind of didn't even feel like playing and recording for a while. Yeah, I haven't done anything up here yet, either. This, I think, will end up being extra bedrooms as well, for, like, if I have a kid or something. Another armor mannequin and display case, stuff like that. I will be, like, periodically adding stuff to this house and kind of, like, just messing with it a bit. But this is honestly, like, it was several days worth of work to even get to this point without fast traveling. It was quite annoying. So for the time being, we're going to go ahead and get my armor back. Sorry, Mr. Mannequin, you're going to have to be naked for a while. Get my weapons back. And go get my bow as well. I think I still have my arrows. Yeah. The only kind of annoying thing about this, and I know, let me see, the Imperial bow is the right one, right? Yeah, 14. I know, like, on the PC version, there are some mods that have fixed some of this, but, the only kind of problem with the house is when you put your weapons up on display and all that, it actually, like, takes away your favorites. Which is really, really annoying. I mean, obviously, it unequips everything, but the fact that it takes it out of the favorites as well, that does legitimately bother me a little bit. It makes it kind of not worth displaying stuff, honestly. Which is sucky. It kind of sucks. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Let's see. Oh, and then there's Gorakk back. I'm thinking about losing the hood. You know what? You know what, Mr. Mannequin? Just because I feel bad about leaving you naked and all that. Here, you can have my hood back. Where'd it go? There it goes. Mage hood. Give. There you go. Now you're spiffy. You're looking good, son. And Gorakk can show off his absolutely beautiful mug. What with the blind eye and the huge scar tissue and the spiky eyebrows, which I kind of forgot about. Also, I just realized, like, my haircut is oddly similar. Like, my haircut in real life is oddly similar to Gorakk's, which totally did not do on purpose, actually. That's just what's in style right now. I literally Googled modern male haircuts and decided from there, because, let's be honest, yeah. Alright, so let's go outside. Alrighty then. So now we've spent the first, deer? You know what, deer? You're good. Well, alright, let's try and shoot you first. You live if I miss, you die if I don't. Okay, you live. I don't feel like chasing you. Whoa. Farkas, chill, man. Oh yeah, I forgot I gave you an axe. Okay. So now we spent the first, good third of the episode. Bird, you keep distracting me. Alright, you know what? You know what? You know what? Whoa. Did you just split in half when I killed you? Hold up, I gotta go check this out. I know I'm distracting myself, but come on. How did... What? Are you gonna do it again? So are you just like a permanent part of the land I can just continuously shoot to get ingredients? Because yeah, hawks give you, like, you have alchemic ingredients from it. I think, did it split again, or did I miss? I honestly don't know. I'm wasting time doing this. Alright, whatever. It split in half, whatever. Apparently it was two hawks going at one time. Got some stuff there. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. Dead hawk, that can be the decoration for the outside deck for right now until I get some more supplies to do more stuff. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. I accomplished the goal of getting the house a lot quicker than I actually thought I was going to be perfectly honest with you. Didn't really expect it to be that easy. Ended up being not near as work as I thought it was. Or not near as much work as I thought it was going to be. Building the house actually ended up being more work than I thought it was going to be. But getting the actual ownership of the house and all that wasn't that bad. So, my question to you guys is, what do you want me to do next? I do believe getting a wife should be my next goal, so I think this is what I'm going to be starting on in this episode. Kind of, I'm going to be traveling in this episode mostly. And there's actually one wife I kind of have in mind. I don't actually, well, I don't know if she's actually a marriage candidate in this game or not. I'm not 100% sure. I should probably look that up off camera. But I'm going to start kind of making my way towards there. The only other goal I really have in mind is I want to go around and visit all of the orc strongholds. And I don't honestly know where all of them are. I do know where I think the closest one is. Well, maybe I don't actually know where the closest one is. Markarth is my general goal, and I think there's one up near here somewhere. And Markarth is where I'm wanting to go for right now, because we haven't actually been to Markarth, and we may eventually make our way up to Solitude as well. And, what was the other place? Morthal. We haven't really done a whole lot of traveling in this side of Skyrim, because honestly it's kind of dangerous. But I think that's what we're going to be doing this episode, is kind of making our way up to, Markarth. And if we see any orc strongholds or anything interesting on the way, we'll stop and investigate it and all that. Maybe go by a cave or two. Who knows? You know, it's an adventure. But what I want to ask you guys is, if you think there's anything else I should be doing, let me know. Let me know in the comment thing down there. That's kind of what the comments are for, really, in channels like this. Alright, so let's set our destination to Markarth. Really, actually, we should probably go by Falkreath first and pick up some supplies. No, do not fast travel. I got so close to breaking my rule. I'm not even gonna lie. It was tempting. It was very, very tempting. Building the houses without fast travel is extremely time-consuming. Alright, so let's get out of here and hit the road, and we'll go to Falkreath first to pick up some supplies. I know there's some stuff I'm holding that I can actually sell as well to get rid of some weight. And once that's done, we'll be heading off to Markarth. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, wait, that's a log, isn't it? No, that's a deer. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, Mr. Deer. You're dead. Elk, whatever. Oh, God, I missed. Shooting on horse is actually kind of difficult. Oh, wait. No, I will kill you. Yay. I feel accomplished now. These bandits aren't back yet, right? No, because the trap's still triggered. Get out of my way, dear. Ooh, actually. I'm gonna get off and actually... This deer actually served a purpose. Get off the horse. Gorakk. Gorakk? Did you forget how to get off horses? Oh, it's because I had my weapon, wasn't it? No, get off the horse. Gorakk, thank you. Jeez. That was weird. I thought I was gonna have to spend the rest of my life attached to Farkas with your phasing through thing. No, don't talk to Farkas. Farkas. Ugh. Let's get the deer hide and venison, might as well for food. We're gonna need it. So that we can, and if they have antlers and all that, I'm actually gonna keep killing deers. Deer is the multiple of deer. Oh dear. I'm gonna keep killing them for their antlers and stuff like that, because we can actually mount them in our house for decoration, and that's pretty neat. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah. What do you do? Who are you? You know, this is why I built my house up in the mountains. More vigilance standard. I don't care. I've seen you guys before. Last time I saw you, you were randomly mining on the side of the road for no apparent reason. Get out of my way. I went out of my way to run into you. I will be perfectly honest. That was not at all necessary, but well. I think this is the first time we've really ever traveled at dawn. Well, no, it's not at all the first time. We haven't done it in a while, though, I don't think. It's very... Hopefully YouTube's not eating this video up, too, with all these trees around. Trees! Okay, yeah, we are still going the right way. Had to make sure. It's very beautiful. This part of Skyrim is probably one of my favorites. The more I think about it, like, as much as I love the area around Riften, I do think I love this area more. It looks warmer. And I like warm. Especially lately, because we're going, I'm actually recording this, near the end of February. Here pretty soon, we're going to be hopping on a plane and going up to Boston to visit, Jay, who you guys may know. And go to PAX East and all that. And I'm really excited, but I'm also going to freeze to death. And I'm considerably less excited about the freezing to death part. Just to be perfectly honest with you. We need to go to the store, which is over here. Is it open yet? It's actually still pretty early. Yeah, it's still closed. Well, crap. Oh, hey, the god cabbages are back. Forgot about those. Alright, I'm actually going to cut. Oh, it's so beautiful. It really is. I'm going to cut, and I will see you guys when the store opens. Actually, I'll probably just see you after I sell all my crap. So, yeah. See you guys in a second. And we are back. So basically I sold most stuff I had, and I also realized that I'm still carrying a bunch of stuff from my move that I probably shouldn't be carrying. Things like... Oh, is it not on here? Those are all beef. Where's the... Weird, is it in... Oh, it's in the ingredients, isn't it? Yeah, human flesh. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be carrying a bunch of human flesh with me and all that, but I am. And I'm too lazy to get back to the house, so I'm not going to worry about it. You may notice I have 3 gold. I am quite broke, which is a little bit different compared to what we are used to. I did buy some Imperial Guards to knock my armor rating up a little bit. Or Imperial Gauntlets, excuse me. Also, I'm going to put on the Gauntlet. Gauntlet? What? Dude, stay with the times. I'm going to put on the Amulet of Mara so that people who are marriage stuff can help us, or will notice us. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that until I get in town. I'm going to keep the Necklace of the Night on for right now, because better armor. But I'll put on the Amulet of Mara when we get in town, because that's what allows you to get married. So yeah, we'll do that. And also bought a crap ton of iron ingots and iron ore. The reason being, we need it to do stuff with the house. So I'm pretty much just going to keep spending most of my money on stuff like that for the house. So be prepared for that. Other than that, you didn't miss anything. Just jerks and stuff. What we're going to be doing now is setting out to Markarth. So let's set our Markarther. I am hilarious. There we go. And hop on Bojangles and be on our merry way. Come, Mr. Bojangles. We have work to do. Not really. There it is. Looking for the marker. Actually, I dimmed the bar up top as much as I could, really, and still be able to see it some. Just for immersion's sake. A big part of this game to me is immersion, so I like minimizing the HUD as much as I can. Alright, so now that we're kind of traveling, we're on our way. I do have some things I want to talk about. So if you don't mind, I will be doing that. So don't fast forward the video and wait for the interesting part or anything like that. Alright, so Skyrim Hardcore is really fun. I have quite enjoyed stop with the frame skips. I have quite enjoyed doing it so far. However, eventually it will end. I have no idea when. It could be soon. It could be not soon. We're going to stay on the road for this one. It could be soon. It could not. I don't know. We just don't know. We won't know until it happens. What I've decided is just to make sure I don't get burnt out again. Well, actually, I know I'm probably going to end up getting burnt. That was a dead body, wasn't it? You know what? It's not worth my time right now. What happened the first time I played Skyrim was I eventually just kind of got burnt out, and I found a good stopping spot at the end of the Companion's Quest, and came back to it later. I waited a little bit longer than I really wanted to. Behind the scenes thing, this playthrough was actually planned to come back like in October of last year, 2014. It just took a long time for stuff to really fall into place and get it started, unfortunately. Hopefully that will not be the case again. If I do end up, like, stopping whatever chapter this is and taking a little bit of break, it will be after I get a wife and have everything settled into the home, and I've made my rounds and all that. So it'll be a while, assuming I don't die in the meantime. But yeah, I'm getting off track. Once this is over, be it through death or marriage, whichever happens first, I want to do another hardcore series. Now, I've narrowed it down to 2 games. And I've talked to some people about this already, and I'm kind of leaning towards one right now, but honestly, it's a game that I've been in the mood to play a lot lately, and I think that may be one reason I've been leaning towards it. Although I will admit, the people I've talked to about it have also expressed leaning towards that as well. So, yeah, I'm definitely leaning that way, but I haven't made my mind up yet. The 2 games are either Minecraft Hardcore, in which case, not to rip off PBG or anything, but it will be very similar. Basically just survival mode with me and a few other people. Or, and this is the one I'm actually leaning to, Fallout New Vegas. I have very much so been in the mood to play Fallout New Vegas lately. I don't know why. It's been a while since I played a Fallout game. And I've actually been thinking about streaming it lately. But again, time is very, very strict these days. Especially with PAX coming up. Hopefully once PAX is over, my time will be a little bit looser. Because I won't be worried about planning and getting ready for that. Also, look at this beautiful landscape. And the game just froze. Well then. And we're back with the lovely scene. Hopefully it doesn't. Not gonna do this time. Okay, as I was saying, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely landscape. Apparently so beautiful that the game couldn't even handle it. Alright. Now that's over with. Expect me to save a little bit more frequently, probably, to make sure that doesn't happen again. What I was saying, though, is that this is a beautiful part of Skyrim right here. Even on the Xbox 360, the render distance isn't horrible. It's not great, but it's also not near as bad as some other games. But anyways, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by a dying video game, that's a big... Okay, that's a big ale. You know what? We're gonna... Just gonna roll on back and then... Bloop. Okay, that did not do near as much damage as I was hoping it was. No. 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 Elk. Elk. No. How dare you, Elk. I will destroy you. My game didn't crash for nothing. Come on. Hit that. Dude, shooting on horseback is actually, like, legitimately difficult. Nope. Nope. Gotcha. No, I didn't. Why didn't I get you? Die. I don't care if I use all my arrows. I don't even care. I ain't even mad. Oh god, I'm running in a giant territory, aren't I? I can't see my crosshair. That's part of my problem. And I was facing the wrong direction. You know, I'm gonna be very upset if this LP ends by me accidentally chasing a moose into a giant camp, which is exactly what I'm doing. How close am I to the giants? Because the camp's up that way. Okay, okay, okay. Elk, you are dead. Oh, there's the camp. No, kill the elk, kill the elk, kill the elk. Hello! That's a flying mammoth. What? What? Where'd he go? Where'd he... Huh. You know what? I'm gonna walk away from this situation. I feel we have gotten off track. Flying mammoth! Away! Thank God I didn't run into giants on this. I'm still low level enough to where one hit will send me 1,000 feet in the air. Oh, giants, they are so dangerous when you're low level. They're really even mid-level. Anyways, as I was saying before, I was interrupted by dying games. Oh, what is this? Oh, hey, it's Farkas. I forgot about you. Sorry, Farkas. As I was saying, jeez. I have been in the mood to play Fallout New Vegas lately. Like, really in the mood to play Fallout New Vegas. And I really want to do a hardcore run, and I really want to record it for you guys. So, like, the issue I'm running into is that I basically... Markarth, up this way. I basically can't decide, like, if I want to do that or Minecraft, because I really want to do both. I've wanted to do Minecraft for a long time. That's a dead horse. Well, let's not beat it. Actually, I think we've come by this area before, I believe. Hello, dead person. Whoa. What was that? Are you okay, Farkas? Oh, it was a bear trap. Although that didn't really sound like Farkas. So what was that noise? You gonna ignore it? Move on, are we? Okay, just making sure. I really want to play Fallout New Vegas, so I'm leaning towards that one, but I will see what you guys say in the comments and probably make my decision based on that. Never should... Assassin? Really? An assassin. Really? An assassin. Okay. Okay. See, now here's the problem with that. Who wanted to assassinate me? Oh god, this assassin's actually pretty strong. Okay, okay. Okay. Nope. Oh, thank you, Farkas. You got the end hit on that, didn't you? Well then. Oh, he had some stuff. Who wanted me to die? It sucks because they don't actually tell you. But I want to know. Look at all the blood on my screen. That's you know what? I'm running after you. Except I'm very, very slow. Nope, okay. You're just gonna glide. You know what? It's not the time for killing deer, John. We need to accept that as reality. It's just not the time to happen. I know it doesn't say who it sent out. I don't think that's the first assassin that's been sent after us either. Shut up. I should go kill all of them. Maybe I'll do that one day, one episode. That'll be what we do in one episode. Just go kill all of the Dark Brotherhood, so they'll stop sending assassins after us. I don't actually know if that will stop them from sending assassins after us. Probably not. Anyways, as I was saying, Fallout New Vegas or Minecraft Hardcore, both of them would be hardcore runs. Fallout New Vegas probably wouldn't last as long because that game is very, very hard in the first place, and I would be playing it on actual in-game hardcore mode, which is insanely difficult. So honestly, I would expect to die pretty quick in Fallout New Vegas, but I'll see what you guys have to say and make my decision based on that. All right, Mr. Wolf, you need to die. I have no patience for you. I have gone through flying mammoths, crashing games, and assassins. You know, every episode of Skyrim is very eventful. I will say that much. And the bad thing about it crashing is that I honestly have no idea how much dead time was in between, so I don't know how long this episode is anymore. So crap. I have a good guess, though, and I think we're moving on up to the appropriate time limit. I think. Maybe. Possibly. We'll find out. We're coming up on an inn here in a minute, if my memory serves me correct, so we'll probably call the episode there when we get there. And another wolf. I should probably start collecting their fur as well to make mounts in my house, but I want deer more than I want wolves. Elk, excuse me. I want elk more than I want wolves. Elks have been my main nemesis throughout this entire playthrough, I do believe. So I would really, really like to, I really would like to go explore up there. That might be quite dangerous. Do I want to? No, we'll come back, we'll come back. We gotta make it to Markarth. That's what we gotta do first. Once we're making to Markarth, explore around there for a bit, then we'll decide. What are you doing? You're a thief, aren't you? You look like a thief. Let me go ahead and get my axe out. Come on.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
You'll gut me like a fish. Really. Walk away.
Nice try, but you don't scare me.
All
I'm
right.
not going to ask again.
You asked for it. I don't have time for this.
Don't you walk away from me.
You know, I've killed a lot of thieves in my time. I really have. You are not going to be the first. You certainly probably won't be last. Well, not that it matters to you anymore. You're dead. That's a waste of life. Perhaps Gorakk has become philosophical in his old age. You know what? I'm just gonna take your body. I'm gonna. Oh wait, no. Take the body. Take the body. And move on up to the river. The pretty river. And there you go. Bye bye. On the rock. Whatever. You're off the road, and that's the important part. I don't want you polluting my beautiful road. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at the waterfall. Yay. Maybe I should go meditate under the waterfall. I did say I was becoming quite philosophical. I always want to say philosophical, but that's not a word, and it makes me think of falafels. Maybe that's like the spiritual enlightenment of falafels. Philosophical. I can't even like say the word that I just made up. Hello, Mr. Goat. Go away, Mr. Goat. I don't have time for your nonsense. Yeah, we should be coming up on that inn here pretty soon. Thank God. I don't know how much more of this I could handle. Philosophical. After we've come up with philosophical, there's really, like, no coming back from that. Oh, look at the little cherry or dead trees that look pink, so I thought they were cherry blossoms. You know what? Whatever. We're here at the inn. It's right here. Okay. So I guess, hopefully we're at a pretty good time here. I think we are. Old Hraldon! Yay. So today's daily question. Have you ever seen a flying mammoth? That's your question. Up until now, up until that particular instance, have you ever seen a flying mammoth? It sounds like a Bob Dylan song. Have you ever seen a flying mammoth? Right before you got attacked by an assassin, and the whole world crashed like 10 minutes before. That's not at all how Bob Dylan sounds. You know what? I'm gonna end this episode. As always, leave a comment, tell me what I did right, what I did wrong. Subscribe if you want to see more, and please share with your friends. And I will see you next time in Let's Play Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls, Hardcore Run. What'd you say, man? What was that?
Need something?
Need some? Need some? I need you to get out of my face with your epic mustache and your bald head. We'll see you guys next time.